Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. I'm a sick Roomba. A sick Roomba? That's a new thing. We're gonna call it that. Let's go ahead and keep playing the Golden Horde, Rights of the Horde campaign. Breaking one whole 0.46 ducats in trade. We're losing money. I love how we can just basically always be running at a deficit and be totally fine. It appears that our heir is well connected. Advisor costs minus 20%. I think our first ruler might have had that. I forget now. Is there a way to see previous rulers? I think that might actually be something in the ledger. Country, previous rulers. Will it tell us their traits is the question I'm asking in my head right now. Let's just, okay, there it is. Previous rulers. Yes, it does. Oh, that's so cool. So we can see here that this guy died on 1452, October 21st, and he was well connected as well. I thought I was remembering that correctly. Cool. Nice. Well, let's see if we can finish this siege, hopefully sometime this century. That would be nice. We're putting down some rebellions and stuff. We'll go on, let's go ahead. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's go speed 4. I'm assuming Theodoro is still high liberty desire, so they're not actually going for us. He's trying to defend himself, I think. He actually does appear to be going for my army, though. What's up with that? With high liberty desire, he should have no interest in fighting anything that will help his liege. Yes, you suffer in the mild winter. Our truce with Circassia has ended. Nice. And it looks like we've got somebody else out. We got the Genoan army is helping out. Again, no one brought any siege value. They don't teach them how to do things like that. Golden Horde attacker. We're suffering some serious attrition here. Don't want to risk consolidating troops because we don't want to give up control to Genoa. And I just never trust that it can actually work. We only have, looks like, 5,000 infantry. So we're losing like 50 to 100 manpower per month while we maintain the siege. So we're actually gaining some manpower now, which is nice. Something about Kazan. How's Kazan even doing? Are they winning? I hope that they... Yeah, I almost kind of... I want Uzbek to be our friend and help us out in some circumstances, but I almost don't want them to kick Kazan's butt, because I want to do that. You know? Let's see, our truce is up in 1459. Then 5 more years, and I almost feel like when you take the peace deal, how cool would it be? It's just an idea. How cool would it be if you could specify how long you want the war reps to last? Like, I paid 10 war score for war reps that would last for 10 years. But my truce was only like 7 years. And I intend to attack him in 7 years. Now, it'd be kind of a little bit of like broadcasting your intentions if you were playing in multiplayer or something and you only elected for a 7.5-year truce or something. Or 7.5 years of war reps. But my point is just that I paid for something I knew I wasn't going to be able to get. So it'd be nice if I could specify it in the peace deal terms. Because I would have said, you know, I only want 6 years of war reps or 7 years of war reps, and maybe the war score cost could have been less. Right? If it's 10 war score for 10 years of war reps, why not let you do 7 war score for 7 years of war reps? Or 1 war score for 1 year of war reps, you know? Like, give us that option. It'd be kind of cool. So, as expected, this siege has been going on for a fair bit of time. 780 some days now. At least we're playing on speed 4 now, right? So, how about that institution spread, eh? We're at 5.7%. That's not enough. We're still over the diplomatic relations limit, which is a costly endeavor. 0.33 per month over here. Just check out the institution's map mode for a second. Diplomatic insult CB on no guy, my vassal, or just don't do that. Why would I want the what would even happen if I tried? It wouldn't work. It just would be silly, wouldn't it? I think so. Okay, supply up there is 16. We should be fine to march that whole army up there. No guy loves us. Circassia loves us. Let's come back and improve with some other people now. Lithuania, we are at plus 40 now. We'll go ahead and improve with Lithuania, even though he's a subject, just to see if maybe... I mean, I doubt it, because they've got that friendly modifier. I doubt he's ever going to have any liberty desire, but it doesn't really cost us anything right now. We're not really using that diplomat. We'll top off relations with the Timurids as well. Hey, there it goes. 854 days. The Siege of Crimea is complete. Fantabulous. Let's say don't attach to me. Let's tell our vassals now to be aggressive. And see if they'll go do it themselves. Where are you going? That's the wrong way. Why didn't you go to Theodoro? Oh, they're... Wait, hold on. I told them to be aggressive. Does that mean that they're going to go after armies? Am I confusing? It's a siege tank, or a siege engine. Siege, it's a cannon is what it is. So focus exclusively on sieging down enemy forts while avoiding battles elsewhere. So where in the hell are you guys going right now? Now I'm just curious. I just want to see where they end up, where they stop. It seems to me like they're going home. Why would you go around instead of going to Theodoro? There was no zone of control. Oh god, he's going for a one province. That's what he's doing. Okay, so my guess is, based on this behavior then, this is clearly a higher level fort. Either... No guy does have enough troops to siege it, so it's not based on the fact that they didn't have enough men to do the siege. I'm thinking what it is that because I am at war with the tag of Crimea, and I told my vassals to focus exclusively on sieging, they are trying to siege down Crimean-tagged provinces. They seem to vastly prefer Kuban over Theodoro, if not completely. So, anyway, let's go ahead and peace out, and we'll call it good. We'll stack wipe of Theodoro. Cool, it's good. It's fine. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so we can make 17.7 prestige, we can pick up 34.1 aggressive expansion, pretty much just Crimea. Out of curiosity, we'll see exactly how much aggressive expansion we have right now. 13 here, 7 down here. The Ottomans are like, it's fine, you're a horde, no problem. We do kind of need some money. $20 whole ducats. This will give us much more power projection now. 39, that'll keep us above for quite a bit, and also by eclipsing him, because he'll cease to have existed, then we should gain another little bit as well. So let's go ahead and just take it. Whatever, it is what it is. Attacker casualties, 25,000 troops have died. 21,000 manpower spent on this war. My goodness. That is a surprisingly large amount. That's more than I would have expected. We killed far more than that, of course, but that was an expensive war. So, full annexation, Crimea pays us 20 ducats, we've gained some inflation, 34.1 aggressive expansion. That is all good and fine. Hey, what happens to Theodoro? Is he still in his war? He is not! That actually pieced out Genoa with him. So because the tag that Genoa declared on ceased to exist, it like invalidated the war? Is that basically... Oh no, oh my god, that's right! I totally forgot about this. I did not intend for that to happen at all, but they just became our march. You can see how often, I don't know, I usually do not go for full annexation because I like to have a claim, but playing as a horde is different, you know? I just feel like I don't need claims for things because I'm going to raise, and, you know, I just feel like every province I conquer is going to be a net gain. I had completely forgotten that if you full annex the overlord, the vassal becomes your heir, or they become yours. So we actually picked up a relationship there that I didn't necessarily mean to pick up. We're at 5 out of 4 relations. Actually, hold on, a second ago I said we were over the relationship limit still. That's not true, because when our ruler died, we had lost the royal marriage with the Ottomans. So now we're over the relationship limit. We're definitely going to have to get rid of razing very, very soon. And as long as Theodoro likes us, which they do-ish, we should still be able to get that feudalism spread, should we not? Yeah, we do. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and raise everything, because we can. Let's see. The question was how much aggressive expansion were we going to gain actually as well. No one's high enough to actually join a coalition, but 34 with the Ottomans, 25 with the Timurids, Kazan we ended up with a fair bit as well, 40, coming back at 2.6 per year. I'm going to hold on to that better relations over time guy. I think he's going to be pretty darn useful. Now Theodoro, now that you are my march, actually, kind of annoying, because I would prefer for you to not be a march. Why Crimea made him into a march, I don't understand, but their liberty desire is at 100%. Curious. Why? Their trust toward us. We have negative diplomatic reputation. They have better tech. Events, province defections, and provinces developed by Overlord. Positive 93.9%. What on earth did Crimea do to you? He forced you to become Sunni. I'm not the guy who did that. I'm different. I'm new. You shouldn't be upset with me. Alright, do we rival the Timurids, Kara, Poland, or the Ottomans? Clearly not the Ottomans. We need to secure an alliance with the Ottomans soon before they decide that we are a valid rival and rival us. Negative 67 reasons for an alliance because we have too many diplomatic relations. We have the negative diplomatic reputation. The aggressive expansion was sizable. We'll see. We'll take care of that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and raise right now. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. So, let's just count 60, 60, 60 more, 60 more. Is it just always 60 now? Or is it just coincidental that we're only raising one out of each? Ah, there we go. Arumba will be raised to the ground. This one, 556. I used to remember when this, the patch that allowed raising first came out, but I've kind of forgotten now. It was... You could go below 1, obviously, on each individual one. If you had 2, it would take it down to 1. If you had 3, it would take it down by 1. If you had 4, it would take it down by 1. And then 5, I think, was the break point where, yeah, it starts to come down by 2. So because it's got 5 across the board, what it is it's 5 divided by 3 is 1.66, which rounds to the nearest integer, which is 2. That's the number. So, cool. Yeah, so we've gained a whole bunch of forward unity, very nice. Just want to do a double quick check, make sure we've raised them all. I think I did. And now the coring cost for these provinces and the overextension. That's the other thing. Not only does raising benefit you via reducing the coring cost of your provinces, in provinces that have high autonomy anyway, but also it reduces the actual amount of overextension you take. So you could take 100 and, I don't know, call it like 120 or 130 overextension, 130% overextension, raise it, and now you're down below 100. It's pretty awesome. Okay, we could take tech, but we're not going to do that. And revolt risk is going to be very high. We're going to have some issues with rebellion. We need to be at peace for a little bit. Our -5 years of separatism is quite nice. There's inspiring victory, very useful. Save the Mishar people of Kasimov. So you want me to attack Muscovy now, huh? 57 power projection is not quite as much as I'd hoped for. We did not get eclipsed, even though he ceased to exist. Well, improve relations with Theodoro. The diplomatic reputation would be nice. We're never going to get recovered manpower. I mean, Theodoro is someone I can totally improve relations with. No issues with that, I think. Okay. Let us continue on. So for a brief period of time here, we're going to be generating extra monarch points, which is going to be quite nice. Genoa has created a trading post in Azov. Alright. Trying to steal some of our trade power, huh? Don't know how I feel about that. The tribes. That's right, we have estates. It's probably better that I ignore them, isn't it? Oh, now they expect to control 30%. Why? Used to just be 25%. Right? These guys are crazy bastards, is what they are. Well, I was going to give them the land anyway. This has got crappy development, or crappy autonomy right now. B9 tribes. Can't give it to them until the cores are done, though, because they're all territories. And how are we doing on estate count? Or states? We've got 10 state slots with 8 states listed. 4 territories. We'll only be able to choose 2 of these. It's probably going to be Azov and Zaporizhia. Azov. States and territories? It is states and territories, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's not state. I need areas. At one point I had areas... There it is. I can never remember what damn button I have that bound to. So this is the area of Zaporizhia, good. And then the area of Azov, most likely. Yep, those are both good because we can expand into them with that. So what are we going to do about this Theodoro thing? I mean, he's Sunni now. He's already converted his province for us, which is nice. I really don't understand why we get the penalty to Liberty Desire. I didn't make him do it. It wasn't me, man. Don't count me as the guy who did it. It wasn't me. All right, so we are unfortunately not able to put this one down because now we've got the war exhaustion and the overextension both applying. Okay, states demand more control of provinces. They're losing loyalty fairly rapidly. I think we just plan speed forward. We let some time pass. We need to improve relations with Theodoro. To revoke March would be pretty costly right now. Oh, look at that. It actually tells you what it would be, even though I can't do it. That's kind of handy. Let's say the Mamluks are less important, since I do plan on interacting and hopefully becoming allies with the Ottomans. I'm worried right now that we're going to become too strong, and the Ottomans are going to want to rival us. Like, who do they have rivaled right now? They're not going to out-strength Poland. If the Timurids collapse, they may no longer become valid, which looks like they are having issues with their tribes right now. They haven't really gotten started with the Mamluks, so that rivalry is not going to go away. How do the Great Powers look right now? We're at 150. And the 8th slot is at 283. So, well, actually, hold on, let's look at that one more time. If I were able to embrace the feudalism, we have 231. So we're not that far off, actually. And if the Ottomans take some of the Mamluks will get weaker. Of course, the 9th place person's probably really close to the Mamluks, so we just gotta get up to like 295. We're not taking tech. Stop trying to make me take tech. Someone had suggested a couple of videos back that it might not be a bad idea to send some money this guy's way so that he can embrace feudalism. Simply so that we can get some more feudalism spread in this area here. Like here, it's barely anything at all in these two. This is just coming from Genoa. He hates me, so we're only getting the spread from our vassal in this province here. We could get it in 4 more provinces if he were to embrace it, which would reduce the cost. So I wonder, would it actually save us money to give him money so he could embrace it, or would it not? I think we might be just better off saving the money and using it ourselves rather than giving it away. Because I can't guarantee he's going to do it, right? Like, he should want to. But what if he decides he wants to train another infantry or cavalry, or he wants to build a building or something? Like, there's no guarantee that that's what he's going to use the money for. I'd rather just not do that. Our corruption's increasing, which is bad, of course. Since we can't put down the rebellion, I think we're going to go down to no maintenance for a little bit. We're going to root out corruption more. Try to get this thing to at least stop going up. Just go all the way up to full. We'll spend as much money as we can. I want to try to get it below 0.5 again. We can only support this for about 10 months. If we have no maintenance, we shouldn't park the army there. It's dangerous. Supply here's only 13, so let's park like 10 there in case the winter reduces the supply limit. And we gotta be ready for these Crimean separatists soon. Hopefully another valid rival will appear that I'm actually interested in rivaling. Good to see that Poland's got a smaller army than us. That doesn't factor in Lithuania's troops, but let's see. The thing is, now really is the time to secure... Ooh, negative 34 for once your provinces. That's not a good sign. Could rival Kara. If we rival Poland, we'll pretty much well and guarantee the relationship with the Ottomans. And that would allow me to still become friends with the Timurids if I wanted to. No, he's rivaled the Ottomans. Sorry, no. No, yeah. I can't really rival... I can't ally both of them. I've got to pick one or the other. Let's see. I mean, tech-wise, it just makes a whole lot more sense to go for the Ottomans, right? Because they're going to be closer to the Renaissance. Like, we want to be closer to him. He's going to get the tech. We want to be friendly with him. The Timurids are going to be crap. They're going to fall apart. Then again, allying myself with the Ottomans just feels dirty. You know? They're the kebab. It doesn't even matter if you're Sunni. You're supposed to remove kebab. And besides, I have nightmares from when I played as Tunis. I hate the Ottomans. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and my real enemy is Poland. I think we're going to go for the rivalry with Poland. And see if we can make sure we stay friendly with this guy. I think we got to dump this alliance with Ryazan. Too many vassals. That's unfortunate. However, I wonder, maybe with the eased tension, we'll still be able to get the friendly modifier. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and embargo Poland. Just get diplomat back. Before I forget, we'll break this alliance. Let's just check and see. Are we still getting friendly? Nearby friendly province has feudalism. Still saying yes. Alright, I'm losing my mind a little bit. I don't know what it is, what constitutes friendly. Or not. Let's see. We don't lose Horde unity. It just makes us better at improving relations over time and increases the chances of a new heir. Iki, a 642. Alright. And isn't that supposed to determine who our consort is? Oh yeah, that's who it was. That's what I just was looking at. And she will gain a trait in a moment, looks like. Nearby friendly province has embraced feudalism. We're not friendly with Muscovy. The only other provinces that this borders is Ryazan. It has to be him. And yet, they're not above 100 opinion, which at one point in the past, that used to be a metric for friendly or not. I suppose that maybe it's just saying, like, not rivals or something? Like, I don't know. Positive opinion? I really don't know. I find it to be very interesting how difficult it is to determine. These are your subjects, rebels. We cannot negotiate with them. No unrest progress, though. So these are going away. Good. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here because I hear my, my uninterruptible power supply making weird noises, which concerns me. I'm gonna go see if maybe there's a storm or something. I'm not sure. Can't hear anything in the outside world aside from lawnmowers in my office. So, alright, I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.